right, y'all, because get in here so we can talk about this latest episode of Basketball Wives LA. And baby, when I say Jackie wasn't worth the taco, we gonna get on into it. Before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all know we're gonna have to talk about it. Let's go ahead and kick it off. Now, what the hell going on with Jackie and this talk show? It's all over the place. It's confusing. I don't know what she's doing. I don't even really think that the people working for her know what the hell she doing for real. Jackie have this real crazy thing where she's almost manic, like when she's trying to make believe that she really doing something. You know what I'm saying? All the girls are against you this season, rightfully so. We're going to get into that in a little bit, but all the girls is against her. She don't have nobody else in her corner. So all she's doing is making it seem like she's so ecstatic by making this talk show that makes no sense. Like, who is you having on her? Are you really going to have Denzel on here? Are you really calling him out? It seemed like these people don't know what is going on. And I think even later on in the episode where they was rehearsing, she even said to herself, look, this is a mess. Okay, it's clicking, but it's clicking down. You need to hurry up and change directions or something, Jackie. I don't know. If you want to not call it a talk show and maybe try to go the podcast route with it, because it looked like a segment where y'all talking about, oh, look who Ashanti's pregnant by. You know it. I mean, if you're going to just be doing that, call it like a podcast or something, because all this extra having a studio audience and hype men and stuff, it's just draining. It's all over the place and I don't like it. Brandy and Evelyn, they meet for an aura drawing, and I really think that's a cute idea. I need to look into that myself. That is really cute. How they got together, put their heads up to each other, and then it took the picture, and, you know, each of them was different colors. It showed their aura. I like that. But basically, while they there, they just talk to parlay. And they talk Brandy's husband a little bit. And why Brandy's so sensitive, really, when people bring up her man, which is understandable. I mean, Brandy did have to go through getting cheated on live TV, like, before it was cool. You know, I ain't saying it's cool, but y'all know now that thing is just, it's a thing. On every one of these reality shows, you got triangles, you got dudes cheating, you got husbands cheating, having side babies and stuff. That's always a storyline. But for real, Brandy's was way before any of that stuff was even, like, going on. So I can imagine how that might really hurt her. And she's also really hurt about the whole infertile comment from Jackie. Or, you know, Jackie insinuated, she didn't call her infertile, but basically she insinuated she don't know why she's coming back on the show unless she's going to try to have a baby, and maybe they could follow that storyline. And that's not cool. I don't really understand why Jackie feels like it's okay for her to say such negative things about people that she want to remain in a circle with, and then that she could just be like, you look great, girl. You look so cute today. What's going on? We just gonna sweep all that shit under the bridge. We're not gonna talk about it no more. No, that's not how that go. That's not right. You can't just be saying some of this crazy stuff that you saying and think people are just so willy-nilly to forgive you. And then still sit and be in your face and film scenes with you, smiling, coming to your events and supporting you. Because I'd be like, fuck you. I'm going to tell you the truth. It would have been a long time ago with me and Jackie. Ain't no way we would have made it this far in no friendship, because she's crazy. You know, and like they said, it's some parts where you like the crazy Jackie. It's good TV. We love seeing her act a fool, go off the rails, be dramatic. But this Jackie, this old nasty, malicious, I wonder if she going through the change. Y'all think she need a pill? That I see them advertising that medication on her, that pill that maybe can help even her out, because it seemed like she's always hot. It seemed like she always having these mood swings. Something need to happen. Somebody need to give her a pill. I'm telling you. Brooke and Jen, they meet up at the dog store. They go dog shopping with their puppies. They are so cute. They honestly look like brother and sister, but one of them was out. That old gal was honey. Now, Brooke, you hollering about she just like her mama. Yeah, I guess so. Cause you hopped over in this relationship with Kevin, and Jen sitting up hollering about, well, you moved a lot faster than I did. And that's why, see, the thing is, everybody thinks that me and Christian got engaged really fast. It was 9 months after we met that we got engaged. I just feel, and it's just like, girl, it don't matter. You still move fast. That's her point. Y'all both hot in the cool, and y'all moving a little bit too fast. Brooke, just like your dog. Okay, that's why you got old pamp on her, something like that. She's hot in the cool. Get her away from that boy, Jen. Get her away from your dog. And it might Jen dog a boy or girl. She didn't even care. I'm going to tell you, I can't even remember. But I know Brooke dog just didn't care. She was dabbing all over that little dog. But it was a cute little scene. They also talked to Parlay. And basically, Jen tell Brooke, that she's not inviting Brandy. Damn, why I keep saying Brandy? Brandy does need to hop up in the scene real quick. But basically, she's not inviting Jackie to her wedding or to the movie screening, which is odd because Jackie's in it, you know. And that's the thing about even putting Jackie in stuff. Jen, you was already having problems with Jackie in the first damn place. Why the hell you go and put her in your movie? Why would you give her a role in your movie? I wouldn't even want to assist Jackie in putting $1 in her pocket because she's so flaky. One day she cool, one day she not. When y'all went into the relationship of her even being in the movie, y'all wasn't even on the best of terms. Y'all were okay, but it wasn't great. So I just don't even understand that anyway, Jen. You get yourself in a lot of shit. I'm going to tell you. Brandy called Shaunie for the help. She wants to ask Shaunie to help her with Jackie. Basically, can she help her organize a sit down with Jackie because everything that she's doing ain't working? Shaunie Shaunie agrees that she's gonna help her. But I'm guessing at this point, Shaunie hadn't heard the recordings of what Jackie had been saying about her, because you can also see in like a little flashback scene in this episode. They go back and it looked like Evelyn sitting around to a table. They done had brunch. And Evelyn does say, hold on, bitch, hold on. Let me pull this one up for you because you ain't even heard the half of it. This bitch also said she can't fucking stand you. She want to smack me in my fucking mouth. I wonder why she want to. You know Evelyn had to lay it down. When she found out that Shaunie was coming in town and Shaunie was going to sit down and meet with Jackie, she had to give her the tea. And I can't even be mad at that because that's what friends do. You know, y'all got recordings of this girl. Y'all gonna have to, that's what you have to do to catch somebody like Jackie, though. You can't just hear say and say, oh, somebody told me. Sunday knew what to do. Sunday knew to start recording her. Sunday probably been recording Jackie ass for a long ass time because she probably knew she was gonna need this information on the back end. That's where Jackie began herself messed up. And now that I'm thinking about it, was Sunday the one recording the call that Jackie had around to the beginning of the season? Because I wanted to know who in the hell gave Jackie this recording. Was it Sunday? Sunday need to come on back. Put Sunday on the cast. It's gearing up for a Sunday comeback. And I, at this point, ain't going to be mad at it because she's already intertwining herself with Brooke by calling Brooke and telling Brooke all this information. She's into it with Jackie. So if Jackie do come back for another season, that's an already made beef that they gonna have between them two. So I could totally see them trying to phase Sunday back in, and I honestly ain't gonna be too mad about it. They sons had the same heart condition. I did not know that. Brandy and Shaunie, and just briefly mentioning, Brandy said that Shaunie helped her out a whole lot when it came down to her son's surgery, because that was the same kind of surgery that her son had. And I know that that's what this true sisterhood thing that they be going for is. It ain't this whole, oh, just because you married to a basketball player, you in this club, no, it's like actual sisterhood. Like when something like that happen, y'all utilize y'all resources, pull together, and help Sadie babies and stuff. I love that. Brooke, her family is throwing an 80s 90s party, whatever. Everybody is dressed like they from TLC back in the day. I love it. My favorite looks was Evelyn when she pulled up with the doobie wrap. I loved it with the clips. Look, she very much was giving Jenny from the block. And then I love Brandy. Brandy gonna have one thing that bitch gonna do is have her hair laid. You hear me? That girl gets her hair laid. I want to know who your hairstylist is, Brandy. Dead ass. She had got that updo slick tight for you. I ain't even playing. Jacelle was cute too. She was dressed down, but she gave Aaliyah. But she was cute too. Basically, they get there, and you know everybody anticipating meeting Kevin, because Brooke done let it be known that Kevin coming in town, and this when she finna try to introduce him to the girls. But then she have to tell everybody that Kevin ain't gonna make it. And honey, everybody mouth drop, because what? This a little bit fishy. This supposed to be Kevin coming out party. Why the hell he ain't gonna be here? And of course, Brooke like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not talking about it right now. Y'all know people don't like talking when they burst. When they burst down to the party, they don't want to talk. She just like, give me a straight Henny. I'm just finna start drinking, period. And that's what she did. Now we meet Brooke's son, Sean. we gonna have to take this part a little slow, y'all. This is really I can't remember if he's been on a previous episode or not, but this is the first time we've actually heard dialogue and stuff from him. Do y'all think a little something in the buttermilk ain't clean? I know that Brooke has hinted in the earlier seasons. They had asked something about Sean, and she had said when he was younger, he had did something horrible, and she had to put him in counseling and all of that stuff. And it did make me think, like, damn, if he's young doing horrible stuff, like, is it something like developmentally challenged, mentally challenged? I don't know. And then seeing him interact on her wasn't truly, I'm not doing it. But basically they starts asking him about the baby and about if the baby is actually his. And he's saying at first the paternity test said yes, and then the paternity test said no, which kind of don't make no sense. Evelyn, this is why I said your ass wasn't truly into this PI shit like you try to make us think. Because why in the hell your ass ain't figured out what the hell going on? You over here sitting, looking, learning information just like we are. And I thought you been done start looking into this shit. Hell, you supposed to have an update for us. You don't know nothing. Just like you got the girl number right there with Brooke. Now, the girlfriend number. Was supposed to have found that out. You gonna get in the confessional and tell us that the girlfriend virtually untraceable online. That's some BS. Okay, Evelyn, you don't know what the hell you doing. And that man that you had helping you around to the beginning of the season, he ain't available no more because you wasn't really paying him for real. Y'all was doing cross promo with him. Now he don't want to come on our film with you no more. Brooke need to get her retainer back from hiring you because this is crazy. You ain't did nothing. You ain't helped her with nothing. So y'all get the number. Later on in the episode, let's go ahead and no, actually we can't do that because what happens after they had a conversation, lo and behold, Kevin does show up looking very much like a milk dud. Whoever said he looked like a milk dud hit it right on the head. Old chocolate covered raisin. Now he show up and I ain't even gonna lie, they look awkward as hell together. They do not look like they go together. I think Brooke is very much digmatized. I think she had her nice old weekend and he dropped it off proper, dusted off her webs that she had over the past couple months. And I think that she, she's real just, I really like him right now. And I think that's what everybody's trying to tell her to take heed to because they don't seem like they actually would be a fit. It just looked weird. He didn't really even look too happy to beat her. He probably was pissed that he had to beat her, seeing as how he didn't show up like he was supposed to around to when the barbecue started. He just looked real uninterested in everybody. It was awkward with him meeting the girls, it was just awkward altogether. But hey, Brooke, go ahead, girl. Brandy meets up with Jackie about the whole Sunday situation. And she chooses not to tell her that Shaunie's there. Baby, when Shaunie sauntered in, Jackie looked like she could have shit a brick because she already know what the hell going on. And I think she even said in the confessional, she felt like when Shaunie showed up, it was like an ambush. And it wouldn't feel like no ambush if you went around her talking about everybody. This is where we find out that Shaunie done heard the recordings of Jackie saying some crazy shit about her. Talking about she don't like Shaunie. She can't stand her. I think she said she hates her at one point. Just really crazy stuff. And Shaunie seemed really thrown off. She like, Jackie, the last time I checked, me and you was good. I don't even know where any of this is coming from with you. And Jackie's like, yeah, I felt the way because of situations that went on in the past. And it's like if you had a friendship with this woman, and furthermore, if you know that this is your boss and this woman can tell you hi and bye at any given time, why couldn't you just pick up the phone and call her and be like, well, Shaunie, you did this and this might have made me feel a way, or I felt the way about this. Like, why does it have to be you call up Sunday or you call up whoever and start cussing people out, talking crazy and saying some of the most vile things to her? And I don't blame Shaunie when she said that she probably ain't gonna never trust your ass again, because I wouldn't either. And like I said earlier, I wouldn't have made it this far with no friendship with Jackie. No acquaintanceship, friendship, citizenship, no ships. We ain't getting on no ships and sailing them with her in this kind of attitude that she has. Brandy even gets to a point where she gets so fed up, she got to get up and storm off because she's trying to explain, like, girl, you really got on here making fun of the fact that I can't have kids no more. And you know that. And then honey Brandy stuck an old knife in her when she stood up and said, I don't talk about a lot of stuff on her that I could be talking about, like Doug be cheating on you. That's what I had been wondering all this time. Do Doug be dipping? Y'all think Doug be dipping? Or do y'all think that Doug, it's like Doug gives me both. Doug gives me that he very much might be dipping, but I could also see him just being a very good husband to Jackie also. I mean, he married her ass every year, which he probably just do to shut her the hell up. And Jackie is so insecure that it just wouldn't shock me if he was out here having an old affair. I don't wish it on her. No matter how nasty I feel like Jackie is, you don't wish that on nobody. But I'm curious to see how it goes. She do apologize to Shaunie for what she said, but, honestly, I think the damage is done, Jackie. Shaunie don't really want nothing else to do with you, and you really can't blame nobody but yourself at this point. Brooke, Evelyn, and her mama meet with Sean, round 2 Brooke house or whoever house they was at, about this girl. They actually end up calling her on the phone, and again, the whole thing just seems real odd. You can't hear what the girl say because of the law or whatever, but basically the girl said, no, for sure, he's not the father. And Sean seeming like he knew this already. For some reason, when they get off the phone and Brooke and them is like, okay, well, we got our answer, he started having a lightweight breakdown, not really crying or anything, but he's kind of like manic talking, and he kind of like he missed Kayla, and that's why he want a baby, because he want a baby and name a Kayla. It's like, what if it's a boy? No, it's like, I'm not even going to be funny, but it's like, Brooke did right. I feel like she handled the situation as best as she could, but she told him correctly. Like, you going out here having a baby is not going to bring Kayla back. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make anything with that situation of you missing her better. So you can't use her as a crutch to go out here and say, well, I had a baby because of Kayla. Like, you can't use her like that. That was a very good response, Brooke. And even with him answering, y'all, it just sounded kind of like, I just want a baby because it's just like, oh Lord, like I don't know. I'm glad he's not having no child. Let's just keep it at that. Yeah, Brooke, you said in the confessional, honey, you would have been picking up a lot of slack. You sure would have, because he's definitely not ready to be no daddy. We gonna skate on past that. Somehow, Shaunie convinced Jackie to come sit down and meet with all the ladies so that they can talk this out. I guess she probably put it on the guys of, bitch, it's your last straw. You're going to have to come in here and you're going to have to apologize to these women or something, because everybody's sick of you, and at this point I am too. Jackie promised that she ain't going to run away during the conversation, which, bitch, you lied. That's what you do. Everybody knows that that's your tale, Jackie. You get up whenever people start calling you out and finding out the truth about you. You get up and you leave, and that's not cute. You need to sit in that shit a little bit. She get there, she sit down. It start with Jen. Jen, like, why do you have my nudes? Like, what? And Jackie, like, no, Sunday sent me the news. Honey, Brooke ready. Brooke got the screenshot. No, honey, actually, you sent Sunday the news, and I got the screenshot if you care to show her. Girl, ain't no need in showing her. Jackie one of them hardcore liars, cold with it, that she just gonna sit there and lie in y'all face. She's never gonna admit to it. I don't care if it's right there in the phone screenshot. She's not gonna admit to it. She's still gonna stick to whatever the hell she's come up with that she's gonna say. She said that Sunday sent her the nude. They was, talking shit like friends do. And Sunday didn't have no right to go and leak all this information about her. But it's like, girl, you pissed Sunday off too. That's the thing when you go around and you piss people off and burn bridges with people. Sometimes some people don't play, honey. Just like Brooke about to whoop your ass with a taco in her hand. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. The conversation get a little heated, honey, and all of a sudden her and Brooke get to arguing back and forth because Brooke is just like, I don't need you to explain nothing at this point, which, like I said, you shouldn't, because Jackie's never going to tell the truth about nothing, even though she's caught right in her face. She's not going to admit to anything. So, honey, Brooke just said, bitch, I dare you. Get up and do something. Jackie gets up, get ready to storm out, baby, but it's like she's standing a little bit too close. Brooke said, I'll whoop your ass before I finish this taco. Okay? Jacelle said Brooke never put the taco down. Juice was dripping out the taco. Brooke done took a bite. Juice dripping down her chin while she about to get up and whoop Jackie ass. Honey, she wasn't even gonna miss a meal getting ready to whoop your ass. Jackie, you need to be careful. For real. You done already fought Brooke once. You ain't tired. Because when they had pulled you back from that first fight, your hair was a bee's nest on your head. Looked like she tore the top of your head up. I wouldn't want to go rounds with Brooke. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to just tell you the truth. The bitch be in the gym all the time. She's small, but she's strong looking. I don't want to do it. Especially not when she holding on to a taco. Not only you finna get whooped, but your ass finna leave smelling like fajita chicken. Ain't nobody got time for that. Jackie leave, and Brooke, of all people, just get emotional because she's just like, this woman speaking on my dead daughter is just the bottom line for me. And I just feel like they should respect her on that because her daughter is deceased. She does not need to keep being reminded of that or reminded of Jackie trying to make it seem like she's using her daughter for clout just to get money. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Y'all let me know that y'all watched the episode. Who y'all think would have whooped who with a taco in their hand? Y'all think Brooke would have got her? Y'all know she would have got her. I don't even know why I'm asking that. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on. Y'all don't want to miss when I come back with the next one.